All right, nobody that's watching. Just pulled the Evo Sportster motor out, and it's time to get to chopping. So figured I'd do a little live for that because I don't know, seems like the right thing to do. So TC Bros kit from the neck, 13 3/4 back. There's your top mark. So let's mark that off. If I can find a square, that'd be cool. Don't have one. What I do have is a piece of stainless steel and a tape measure. So, and a tape measure. Okay, tape measure. Sharpie. Coming along for the ride, kids. Adults. So, since there's this, my ass in the way, since there's this weld here, I'm going to put this piece of stainless right on the neck. And what I'll do is I'll measure 13 3/4 back on this bad boy, which is right there. And I will translate that onto the frame right where this piece of electrical tape is, of course. So right there. And you want to be pretty square. So we'll cut that, put a piece of tape around it first to make sure we have a nice square line. Obviously we want to cut the tail section of that off. So I went a little past 13 3/4 just to be safe. Of course, the motor mount's in the way. It's always nice to have thinner tape than this, which I do have. But one in Rome. So, a nice straight line there. We got to measure off of these lower studs here. Not the lower studs, but the face of the trans mounts with a triangle. And then we need to come off of that 4 inches. I have a square. Oh my gosh. And tape measure. And frame is super gross. That fucking thing. Under all that oil, it's a nice clean frame. It's beautiful. Alright, so 4 inches off of this guy. This fucking wiring harness can do. Are no longer 4 inches off of this, and there's a couple different ways you can do that. You can put your square flush up against that and measure off of that, or you can go kind of parallel, put your square on your frame, come off of that, and 4 inches, and remember your little doohickey on the end of your tape measure has 1/16 of an inch of play. There it is. And then you can put your square on the outside of your frame on the other side. Transfer that mark because these two bars are parallel in theory. So right there. And you can check it if your heart desires. This one's not, like, this hole is right over top of this bar. This hole is kind of inset. So once you mark it, sneeze about it. And yeah, 4 inches. So we'll put tape around that. Right about there. Doesn't look straight, but who fucking knows, you know? Can clean it up later. And so what you want to do, after you get your tape on, is cut behind the line. All this shit's gonna fall off. Cut the top first. Don't ask me why. Just sounds like the right thing to do. Lost my lid. Alright, don't have a sawzall. Don't even have a really good cutoff blade right now. Shit. I have more. My motorcycle jack is underneath Joel's bike currently, so I'm going to stack some wood under the frame so when I cut it, it doesn't create a disaster. It still might. It still might. Definitely have to have all these tools and bolts in the way while you're doing it. Good practice to have shit everywhere. And actually, maybe I'll put the kickstand up on a piece of wood, and that will make it almost good. Better than it was. It's almost straight now. All right. To all you people not watching, this is gonna be cool. Live. Yes. I got plenty on there. Why did it pause? Y'all still here?